Welcome to old school training with your boy. But listen to me. We got a new, Titan Medical is our sponsor, but we also got a new sponsor this week. Okay? It's Legal HGH here, HERE.com. Check it out, okay? They're coming out with a keto supplement that I don't know too much about this stuff, and the gel, okay, an HGH gel that's supposed to be pretty good. So, I don't know, they're going to send me samples, I'll give you a legit review, but I'd like to welcome them, and I want you guys to welcome them too, because without these sponsors, we don't have a show, alright? Stop fucking around.
Somaderm Gel, a cutting-edge scientific breakthrough utilizing the power of HGH. When taking hormones orally, pills and sprays lose a majority of their potency in the mouth and gut, rendering those products ineffective. And injectable forms of HGH are not only invasive and expensive, but they have the potential to cause serious side effects. Luckily, Somaderm Gel is a low-dose, transdermal form which has been formulated to slowly elevate HGH levels in the body. Somaderm Gel, the ageless standard.
Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the friggin' old school training show, Muscle Sport Mag. Alright, listen to me. I know you guys like the magazines, so I'm going to show you a few magazines. Muscle Elegance, right here. This has got, well, I probably can't show you the nakeds in here, because then Joe has to put my girl, Denise Messino, okay? Showing the magazine. This is like porn for bodybuilders. It's really good, man. There's a lot of naked chicks in here, but anyway. So Muscle Elegance, it's very hot, bro. Very, very, very hot. Anyway, my girlfriend sells these. Okay, I have to show you this one. It's my boy. I did shoulders with him one time, but I trained a few times with him, but he's a fucking Momo. Reggie Jackson, he was my boy. Growing up, I loved this fucking guy. But this is an old Sports Illustrated. This is 1977. Yeah, 1977. May 2nd issue, 1977. Now, as always, here you go, look. On the back of Sports Illustrated, that's Tom Selleck, and he's promoting Salem cigarettes. Tom Selleck promoting Salem cigarettes. Look at that shit. Okay, on the back of Sports Illustrated, promoting cigarettes. Yeah, well, anyway, I'll show you that. Yeah, my girlfriend sells that too. Alright, I'm getting to the other ones I like. Alright, this is here is Strong and Shapely magazine. It was put out by the same guys that put out Woman's Physique World. Okay, here's the back. The back page is always hot. Whenever, dude, ass. It's a food of love thing, babe. And it's got a lot of hot girls in here, man. It's Women's Physique World. It's girls of Women's Physique. Amy Fadahi. Oh shit, I know her. I used to know her anyway. She was really hot, bro, back in the day. Anyway, Teresa Hessler, another hottie. Oh man. Anyway, I can't look at all this shit. It makes me crazy. And then we're getting into my favorite stuff. John Aranita. Okay? I don't know, did I show this one already? Or was it just that he was on another cover? I don't know. I might have shown this already. Well, if I did, anyway. This is not a bent page. That's, they do that shit, like, my girlfriend doesn't sell bent page magazines, and I never collected them. So this is John Aranita. This was Rory Littlemeyer's training partner, John Aranita. Look at Corey Everson. Jeff and Corey Everson, okay? But look at what she used to look like before she got all that surgery. Look at her. Look at her. She looks better with the surgery. Anyway, what year is this? 1982. John Aranita. I met him in person. He's a nice kid. In Gold's Gym. He was training with Roy Littlemar. Roy Littlemar's the biggest guy. With a monster. With incredible structure. Richard Baldwin, right here, bro. This is Muscle Digest. Same. What year is this one, though? June 1980. $2. $2 for a magazine, bro. And this magazine was the best magazine, man. I love this magazine. This magazine has all those equipment ads, old school equipment ads. Look at that. Look at that old school shit like that. Look at that. You gotta love that, bro. You gotta love that. Does that have Jubenville? No. But I mean, like, this is just great stuff here. But that's Sergeant Bray's wife. Yeah, that's Sergeant Bray's wife right there. Anyway, that's Muscle Digest. And then Doug Brignoli. You always see him on, he's on my boy's show, Rick's Corner, okay? Look at him. That's Doug Brignoli. Now, you see him over there, he's got like a fucking, he looks like an older guy, the hair is, not what it was, but look at it. He was a good-looking guy, Doug Brignoli. Look at the physique on him. He had a really nice, hard physique. Okay? That's Doug Brignoli. What year is this? Fuck, 1982. Beautiful physique on him. Look at that fucking physique. Look at that. That's beautiful. Doug Brignoli. Him, Roy Littlemeyer, all those guys were just... Here's Doug Brignoli again right there. Look at that physique on him. Will you watch Rick's Corner, Rick Drayson? You always see him on there, Doug Brignoli. That's Doug Brignoli, okay? Robbie Robinson, a fucking Momo. I don't know why I love all these equipment ads. I tell you this shit all the time. The old equipment ads, old supplement ads. I love all that shit. I don't know why. Sun tanning pills. And this is bodybuilding when it was great. Now they ruin that shit. Everybody and their brother's got a supplement out and everything. Alright, listen to me. One of my boys asked if I could give a shout out. His girl watches this show. I can't believe a girl actually watches this show. Tony Miranda wants me to shout out to his girl, Rebecca. Rebecca, your boy Tony, he loves you. He's a Momo, but he's one of us. Tony's one of my boys, okay? We're all fucking Momos. You're a Momet. Rebecca, if you like this show, that means you're a Momet. Because only a fucking Momet would like this show. Girl. Anyway, no, thank you. Thank you for watching, guys. Listen, and I gotta give a shout out right there. That's my boy right there. Look it. That's him. Paul DeMayo. Was good guy, bro. Good fucking guy. Hooked up with the wrong girls in this industry. Was dating a girl from when he was in middle school until he became pro. I knew her, Good girl. She was a good girl. He made the mistake. Gotten involved with the wrong crew and this fucking one girl. I'm not going to say her name, but fuck you, you piece of shit. He got a raw deal, that guy. He was a good guy. Anyway, maybe one day I'll tell a story. We'll see. Alright, let's get busy.
How you doing? My name is John Sikoris, and this is Sheree Sikoris, and we're the owners of Titan Medical Center.
I'm going to answer this first question here, okay, from Doug Schmore. Now, this guy's my boy, okay, he's a very nice guy. Him and I have talked privately, He's a great guy. I can't tell you, he's more than one of my boys. So I'm very fond of this guy. So I'm going to answer his question, okay? He's a good man. He's got a big heart, too. So big shout out to Doug. I hope, Doug, I'm saying your name right. You know who I'm talking about. Doug, it looks like Schmore. So Doug Schmore. Obviously, I know who you are, but I'm just saying. All right. I'm bad with fucking names. I'm a guinea from the Bronx, so you got to remember, we're fucking shot. So Doug asked me, and normally I don't like, I'd like to put this stuff more talk as smack, as it's not 100% bodybuilding training. It's not really training, but we're going to talk about it. Doug asked me, what position did you play in high school? He means baseball. That was my brother. That was my sport too. My brother was a big high school linebacker star, but I was too small for football. Baseball, it doesn't matter your height as much. I played football and baseball. Now, I had no choice. I had to play football because my father was a huge football fanatic. Was sick with football. Was not right in the head when it came to football. I've told this already before. I'll tell it again. I had a great relationship with my father. He taught me how to play football. He taught me how to play baseball. He taught me all the sports I played. I played a lot of track and field. I was fastest runner. I could run for long distance or sprint. I was a rare guy. That being said, as a football player, I played linebacker and I was a tailback because back then we played both. Okay? I started out as an end, but I became a tailback. So on offense, I'm talking about, and then on defense, I played linebacker. Now, I told most kids, their fathers ask them, "Did you do your homework for school?" My father used to say, "Did you go to football practice?" He was sick with football. So I really don't like football, to be honest with you. Okay, I don't watch football, even though I love my father, I miss him so much. You have no idea. Okay, but he kind of soured me on football. Plus, it's in the cold weather and all that. I just don't like football. All right, but there's a famous story where I was a captain of a football team, and we were on defense, okay? And, we were losing, and we were going to halftime. There was a penalty on the play. And my father said, my father's freaking out. He's on the sideline screaming, take the play. My coach is going, take the play, where everybody's screaming, take the play. And I'm like all incensed in my head. And because my father was like, you take the goddamn play, I was like, okay, you know what? I'll take the penalty. And I took the penalty. And everybody, my father was screaming, what the fuck is the matter with Jesus Christ? You know what I mean? He didn't say fuck. He didn't really curse. So he didn't say what the fuck's wrong with you. But he was like, Jesus Christ, what the hell's wrong with you? And he was screaming and freaking out and like yelling, you fucking, like I was an idiot. He didn't say fuck. Anyway, I've told the story before. So I took the penalty, which meant they got another chance before halftime to score. And they were literally like 10 yards away from fucking, the end zone. So now there's a pass. I intercept the pass, literally, right there. Would have been a touchdown. I take that run and run all the way down the field, and I scored a touchdown. Most kids would be like screaming at my team was screaming, it was jumping up and down, the kids were mobbing me, but I was so fucking crazed. I was so upset because my father, screamed, Jesus Christ, son of a bitch, take the goddamn, but he fucking, I took the football, I ran towards the sideline, and I fucking hurled it at my father's head. Fuck. I wanted to fucking hit him right in the head with the ball. Good thing I missed because I would have got my ass kicked. But when we were sitting there after, now it's the halftime and shit. And I'm sitting there and all the kids were jumping on me and mobbing me. And I was like this. I couldn't even enjoy the fact that I scored a touchdown. It meant nothing. I was almost depressed because I was so fucking angry. You know what I mean? And I wound up scoring, and we wound up winning the game, and I wound up scoring another touchdown later on, on offense. But the point of the matter is I was a really, really good football player, but I played with hatred, and that's that. Now, the other thing, baseball, okay, listen, simmer down. When I was younger, I pitched, but I was not a pitcher. I was really a catcher. I used to be a catcher. I was a great catcher, okay, and then when I didn't catch, I played the outfield. But I did pitch. I was not the greatest pitcher. A few times I pitched fucking great games, complete games, I pitched a 5-hitter once, but I was not a good pitcher. You know why? Because I could throw fast, but I didn't have movement, and I just would fucking hurl. You know what I mean? And that's all I did. I just get up on a mountain, and my thing was just to hit that catcher's mitt. I had great accuracy, but I was not a great pitcher because I throw right down the plate like this, and I would throw fast, but some kids would just put the fucking barrel through the fucking middle of the plate and hit it. So there you go. Well, that's what I did. So basically, I was really a catcher and an outfielder, okay? But I did pitch, when I was younger, okay? As I got older, I was just, I would pitch batting practice. I would fucking throw and then, and I actually did pitch batting practice a lot because I was a very accurate thrower. I could throw strikes all day, all night. It's just that there was no movement on the ball, and it just went like this, and anybody can hit a ball. It's like going to a batting cage, and the ball just goes straight like this with no movement. Guys would tee off on me, okay? So, but wait, where's my fucking, I don't have the trophy in here, right? I'll see if I could put it in here, a picture of it. There it is. Okay? Most valuable player. Most valuable player. I was the most valuable player in the league. This is the league, okay? Most valuable player. Motherfucker, I just dropped it on my foot. The most valuable player in the league, 1972. Where were you in 1972? All right? There you go. I was most valuable player in the league, in 1972. I was always the best kid on the team, and when it came to baseball. So, all right, I've shown that trophy before. It's in the next room. I can't get up over here, fucking, and turn this shit off. So, but anyway, there you go, Doug. Thanks for asking. This is a question I actually get asked a lot in the gym. James Brace wants to know, Greg, how do you tighten up loose skin on the lower abdomen when going for a show? Well, listen to me. When you diet and you lose all the fat, sometimes you could be left with loose skin. There's no food, there's no vitamin E cream, no aloe vera oil, or any of that. Just like I talked last time about the stretch marks, this is loose skin. Okay? None of those little witches' potions are going to tighten up loose skin. You know what's going to tighten up loose skin? Preparation H. Use Preparation H. Yes. What guys do, girls do, I've known about this since the 70s, okay? Girls who are pregnant will put Preparation, who are not pregnant, they gave birth after pregnancy, will actually put Preparation H on the stone because it shrinks tissue. Okay, that's what it does. So put Preparation H on there. Some people like to use a Diamucase and all that shit. I'm telling you, nothing works better than Preparation H. You put it on the skin, okay, put it on heavy, and you let it stay. And you wrap it with saran wrap, okay, which is like, clear wrap, okay, plastic wrap. You wrap it, and to keep this stuff on you so it doesn't get off on your clothes. And you just wear that like you wear that like you're wearing a goddamn, what do they call that shit, a corset. You put that Preparation H on thick, let it stay there, sleep with that shit on overnight. You'll be shocked. You'll be fucking shocked. It works, bro. It works. You can put it on all day, all night. Just keep doing it. And you're going to notice your skin's going to get tighter. I'm telling you. All right? And obviously by holding your body weight down for a while, your body adapts and the skin will shrink to naturally a little bit. I mean, if you were once real big down there and now you're trying to shrink that skin, it could take a while for it to do it naturally, and it may never get real super tight. Okay, you gotta use the preparation H. Use it religiously. I mean, fucking religiously. And keep your diet tight. Keep your waist small. Okay, it will adapt. But the preparation H is a trick that most people use. You don't, again, all those aloe vera, all those fucking vitamin E, zinc and all that shit. Zinc is good for a little bit of scars and stuff, but it's not gonna shrink the skin. To shrink the skin, preparation H seems to be the best choice. Okay, like the wrinkle creams that guys put on, guys and girls, they put that new wrinkle cream, they put it around the eyes and shit like that. I'm not sure. Simmer down if I'm wrong with this, but somebody told me it was the same ingredient that's in preparation H. That shit all shrinks skin and tightens up your skin. If you keep it there for a while, it will be, it will give you permanent tight skin. I've seen it work for a lot of female bodybuilders and bikini girls who have had children and were once pregnant. Put that shit on their skin, okay? You want to put that wrinkle cream? I think it's expensive, but you can put that on there. That'll shrink it too. So, anyway, so there you go. So that'll all shrink your skin and help your gut, your belly get tight. But just don't gain weight. Just keep your weight down. You have to do that. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna help. All right? Kabish? All right. Next question. All right. Let's see. Dean Avanti. Did you make good money with gyms? Again, I'm bad. Sorry, I can't read my own handwriting. I'm presuming they got shut down because you went to jail. Why didn't you go back to the gym business? This isn't really a training question, but... Alright. Yes. I didn't get shut down because I went to jail. I get shut down because I had two partners. And one of my partners was a fucking Momo. And the other's still my boy today. But, when I got locked up, they fucking did a number on us, and I also had to pay all these fucking taxes, so we had to sell the gym. That's what happened. We had to sell the gym. We got in trouble. Drug dealing out of the gym, they hit you with taxes, they hit us with a lot. They did a lot of shit with us, but, so we had to sell the gym. And the fact that I couldn't be there and run the gym, my other partner was in Florida. That's my boy Paulie. And, I couldn't be there. I'm locked up. I had other shit going on, so the Momo that was running the gym was fucking doing a lot of shit that was not right. Anyway, and what else? Why didn't I open another gym? Listen to me. Today, the gym business, everybody wants, I would love to own my own gym one day. Give me a fucking break with that. There's all these fucking, where I live, there's fucking Level Fitness, there's fucking Planet Fitness, there's fucking Anytime Fitness is where I train. But Anytime Fitness doesn't fuck around with that low rate shit, like all those, like Retro Fitness and, New York Sports Club and all these other places. Dude, they all dropped they're whores. They're fucking whores. They dropped their rates down so low for only $9.99. How are you going to compete with that? Do you know what it would cost you to open a gym? These franchisees and all this shit, they have a lot of scuttle. You know what I mean? They got a lot of scuttle. Bro, you'd have to dump fucking $500,000 to $1 million to open a really good gym today. It ain't happening, man. It ain't happening. You can't just open up Joe's Barbell Club because you're not going to get the people there. You'll get the hardcore bodybuilders, but then you're also going to get stories every time it comes time for them to pay their, I don't have the money, can I pay you 3 weeks from Friday? You know what I mean? Because they're all fucking momos. Bodybuilders are momos. They don't pay your bills. Fuck that. You know who pays your bills? The IBM guy, the fucking, the white collar guy who goes to work every day, puts it on his credit card, your EFTs, automatic, payments and shit. That's how you get your bills paid. If you had to worry about some fucking bodybuilder coming in there each week, each month, here's my fucking dues, you're going to forget about it. Forget about it. They're fuckos, and they all think that they should be training for free because they're jacked. You know what I mean? I chase them out with a baseball bat. But I don't want to be in that fucking business anymore. It's a dirty fucking business. Plus, well, my reputation with the drugs and all that shit. I'd have cops fucking sitting every 5 seconds, looking at everything I do. They'd be looking up my ass, down my throat. You know what I mean? Forget about it. I don't ever want to open another gym. Again, with the whores today charging $9.99, how you gonna pay your bills with that? You'd have to have fucking a couple thousand members. So, fuck that. That's why I don't want to own a gym. I want to listen, this is my lifestyle. If you love pizza, you don't want to open up a pizza parlor, because then after a while, you ain't going to like pizza no more. Alright. I hear my girlfriend downstairs doing the laundry. She's a fucking momo. Anyway. She puts too much clothes in one side of the laundry, and you can't fucking think about it. Anyway. After this, I got to go cut the grass. How often would you switch up your training exercises? I think this is AJ. What the fuck? AJ88. I can't read my own handwriting. I'm sorry. I read like a fucking third grader. AJ88. How often would you switch up your training exercises? I think it's important not to let the body get too used to the regimen. I'm not sure how often. Alright. Pull this a little closer. Training is instinctive, okay? So is, every aspect of training is instinctive, okay? You gotta understand something. I don't change up my exercises at all, because what I do works for me, and I just know, it's not that, listen, you should change things up. I'm a different breed than most guys, okay? I like certain exercises, and that's what works for me. For you, I recommend when you feel your body's always talking to you, okay? When you feel your body's telling you, I don't know, dude, I got to change something up. That's when you got to change it up. That's when you get stale, okay? That's when you feel like, I don't know, this is just not working for me. There are guys I know who try to change it up every week. I don't think you have to do that. Unless your routine is not... Well, guys that pro bodybuilders and guys who are great bodybuilders and, really know their shit and make great gains are guys who they just know what exercises to do. I know that this doesn't hit me, but that does. They just know, okay? That's me. I know what's going to affect me, and I know what isn't. So every once in a while, the only way I'll change it up is by throwing in something different. Like, for instance, I'll be doing biceps, and you know what I'll do? I'll say, you know what? I'm going to do 100 sets of triceps in the middle of my bicep routine. 100 reps. So maybe I'll go over there and do 30 reps, like, V-bar press down, and I'll go finish some curls. I'll do 2 or 3 sets of curls, go back to the V-bar press down, do another 20 or 30 reps. Like that, with no rest, with 5 seconds rest. Sometimes that will, my arm gets really pumped if I do opposites. So in other words, like, if I'm going to do my biceps, by me doing triceps, like warming up, like getting a pump in my triceps, and then I turn to the biceps get in a monster pump. That's me. That might not be you, okay? So you have to learn what's right for you. You have to do what's right for you. You got to follow your instincts. That's the best advice I can give you. When that little voice in your head says, you know what? Oh, I'm going to go to the gym. I feel a little stale. I don't know if I could do this today. I don't know. I'm not really feeling that exercise, and that one's not really hitting me anymore. The body's telling you it's time to change. See, that's what I think most guys have trouble with, is that they don't know, they're stuck. They feel like I got this routine right here, and I gotta fucking follow it to the letter. They think that, that's it, and it's not like that. Arnold says you gotta do this. Tom Platz says you gotta do that. If I don't squat, I'm not gonna have a good leg work. It's not true. It's not true at all. It's totally not true. Instinctive training is probably the best principle there is. Okay? It means that you train instinctively, which means when you need to make changes, you make the changes. Okay? Your body's always talking to you. That's the difference between a pro and the amateur, the average Joe that doesn't know what to do. They just follow this textbook fucking routine, okay? The pro, he may not change things up, or he may change things up, but he knows what to do because he listens to his body, okay? There's just some exercises that every fucking time I do them, like leg press and shit like that, every time I do them, it's impossible to have a bad workout. That's for me. Okay, that's for me. That might not be for you. You may say, hey, fuck, man, they were kicking my ass. Now they're no longer kicking my ass. That means it's time to change. Okay? That means a little voice in your head, a little in your body is telling you, change things up. For me, why change something that's not broken? You know what I'm saying? Why fix something that's not broken? If it's still working for me, if I'm going to get on that leg press and my legs are going to fucking absolutely get assassinated, then I'm not going to change it. I'm going to continue to do it because that's what works. Okay? So I've honed my body so fast. I've been training for 47 years, 1972, 47 years I've been training. My body knows exactly what to do. I can listen I can do an exercise. If I went in the gym and I started doing exercise and I wasn't feeling it, drop it like that and go do another exercise. But I usually know which ones I'm going to feel, which ones I don't. You have to learn that. You have to learn to read your feedback. Listen to your body, bro. It's talking to you. There's no set thing on paper that you have to do it for 2-3 weeks and then change, or every 2 weeks you change. That's bullshit. If that routine that you're doing is still kicking your ass and those exercises are still kicking your ass, why do you have to change? For what reason? For the sake of changing? You go with what works for you. Listen to your body, bro. It's talking to you. That's the best advice I can give you. I absolutely love this question right here. Louis Mota, M-O-T-A. Is it true that anabolics respond better in a body that body that's been trained naturally for years, and also is muscle built naturally a lot harder than to lose than steroid gains? Louis Mota. Louis, bro, you're speaking my fucking song. See a question? Absolutely. It's no fucking secret that well-trained muscle is much better, responds way better to steroids than untrained muscle. Okay, I trained 23 years naturally. No steroids, no test boosters, none of that bullshit. And I got fucking jacked the first fucking 6 months I started taking steroids. I got fucking jacked. Okay? I responded like you wouldn't believe. And anybody that has fucking trained naturally, when they go on this shit, they do the babanya, charge! The babanya! Anyway, sorry, I had to do that. But, whenever they go on a babanya, bro, forget about it. They grow like weeds. Okay? That's why most of these pro bodybuilders, when they go off, not all, but a hell of a lot of them, have no muscle, because most of them started out like all you fuckos that go out there and join a gym, and after a month or two are already taking steroids. You're going to lose it all. You'll see. Oh, yeah, you will. Trust me. You're going to lose it all. And you're going to be a fucking shadow of what you are. I love it. So, when you see these teenage kids and they're fucking walking around, jacked, dude, I'm fucking, I'm benching 500, and they're teenagers, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They're not going to be built like that forever. Eventually they have to go off. They're going to get all kinds. When you're young and you start out and you're a teenager, or even early 20s, you're fucked. You're fucked. You're killing your testosterone. You're killing it. You're going to stay on testosterone for the rest of your life. And you're going to be able to train it. Well, you're going to get kidney problems, fucking liver and all that shit, especially if you continue to do it like a fucking fool. Okay? I trained 23 years naturally. Yes, untrained muscle does not respond as well as well-trained muscle to steroids. Do you keep your gains? Well, I'm still fucking built because I was built. You seen the pictures? Come on, everybody. Do I have to fucking grease my own ass by putting pictures in there? I was built before I ever touched the steroid. Okay, so I put on 100 pounds. But and I lost it all, bro. I mean, I'm pretty much almost, I'm around the same size I was naturally. You know what I mean? It's just I'm a little heavier, but not much. You know what I mean? What I'm trying to tell you is that, yes, I love this question because you don't have any clue how many times I've seen these guys. I mean, I've said this in other videos. I think I said it last week. We were talking about something else, but it's all pertained here. If you look at Paul Dillette, and you look at some of these mass monsters, Tom Prince was a fucking mass monster. Even Palumbo, look what those guys, I mean, look how, their size now. Okay, but Dave's smart. He still has, hardness and everything to him, where those guys, don't. But, they don't look like none of those guys look like they lift weights. I mean, all skinny and fucking, you see a t-shirt on him, it hangs like it's, like if you put a t-shirt on a hanger, you know what I mean? You held the hanger up like that. That's what it looks like. The bottom line is this. Okay? You can't, it's not the same. You can't even compare a well-trained body naturally, then goes on drugs, to a guy who started out, takes massive amounts of drugs, gets huge, but becomes Pee Wee Herman when he's over. You guys, I know you love that. Come on. Okay? Becomes fucking Pee Wee Herman. So what's my advice? My advice to you is to train naturally first. Build a fucking foundation. Okay? Build a foundation. Even guys like Ferrigno and all those guys, when they go off, if he walked in the street, he's just like a big guy. You would never know he ever lifted weights. You would never know he was almost Mr. Olympia. Even Arnold. All of them. Arnold started when he was like 15 years old. You can't take drugs young. It just does no good, okay? No 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old needs the steroids, bro. Okay? Now, I know there's a few of you guys listening out there that probably are on steroids and you're young like that. Relax, okay? Don't shoot the messenger, bro. If you don't like the message, don't kill the messenger. I'm just telling you, though. Because when I was 21, my testosterone was calling me, you know what I mean? It was calling me. I mean, I couldn't wait when I was 18 years old. My parents would leave the house. I'd fucking break out the old fucking, porn and fucking, shake hands with the general, release the hostages. The little spermies, you call me, shoot your load, release the hostages. Your sperm, it's the hostages. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you is, your testosterone screaming at 18. You need to tap into your own first. This is a process, okay? It's like, everybody wants to be a pro, let's say you want to be a pro baseball player, but you got to go through the fucking single A, double A, triple A, spend time in the minor leagues before you get to everybody was, no, I don't want to go through all. I just want to go play in the majors. It doesn't work like that. Do you understand? So what bodybuilders is, you get in, you start giving a guy steroids, and that's one of the reasons why I fucking started taking steroids, was because I see these guys 6 months ago, they're walking in the gym, I like to sign up, and they get put on a little muscle, and now all of a sudden they're walking around like, I'm jacked, and that's all because they fucking took steroids. But then when something happens and they can't afford it anymore, they get sick or whatever, or they don't, stop doing it, they're back there like, hey man, I was once pretty huge, I mean, you see these guys, I don't know, bro. No names, but there's a few guys that are, on YouTube right now. They used to be jacked, and they're fucking bean poles, bro. A bean pole. If they stand in one place, a tomato plant's going to grow up the side of them. Like a tomato pole. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is that train naturally first. If it's too late and you're 18, 19, 20, 21, and all that stuff, you're watching this, and you're already taking a steroid, yo, Valentino, it's fucked up, you're full of shit. Okay, forget what I just said, all right? Then do your thing. Pee Wee Herman. Anyway, all right. That answers your question. Stop fucking around. Train naturally. That's what you got to do first. Build a fucking base, will you? You're not gonna go from fucking single A, from high school right into the major leagues, or from single A into the major leagues. This doesn't happen. Very, 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 very rare. Okay? Put in your time. Pay your dues. Okay? Put your time in, suffer, bust your nuts now, and then live the rest of your life like a champion. Don't look at me. I'm a fucking broke-ass Momo doing this shit for peanuts. I'm like an elephant. I'm doing this for peanuts. Alright. Alright, guys, listen. I gotta go out and cut the grass. Alright, so we're done for this week. There weren't bad questions. It was a little different this week. But that's up to you guys. I rely on you guys to ask me the fucking questions that you guys want to know. Don't write a whole fucking... I can't recopy all that shit. When you write, okay, for 3 weeks I did test and Cypionate, and then I did some Debo. And then, after week number 7, I started doing DACA, and then I mixed that, then I changed over, and I went to Equipoise. Now, should I be taking the Equipoise for... Dude, it's too much. My brain can't process all that. Get to the point. Be blunt, okay? And then we can answer your questions. There you go. Alright? But I want to help you guys. Alright? So put down some fucking good questions. If you don't like the shit I just talked about, that's because you guys didn't ask me the good questions. I mean, Joe sends me these questions. I go through there. I see all the questions. You know, some are redundant stuff, or But again, when you do all that, I took 3 cc's of this, and then I did that, and then I did this, and then I did that. Should I be doing this? What if I work on 3 weeks on Friday? On Monday, I started testing, and I get, a whole fucking buck. I can't read all that, bro. All right? So if you want, put down the good questions, and I will answer them honestly. Some of you may not like the answers, just like when I was just talking about the, 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old fucking taking tests. Your testosterone's on its way up still. It hasn't even reached its peak yet. Even when you're 21, it hasn't reached its peak yet. But when you take testosterone, you're going to make it never reach its peak. You're going to rely on, exogenous, outside the body testosterone, and then you're fucked up. Okay? You want your body, you want to rely on your own testosterone, okay? If you rely on outside the body testosterone, which shuts down your own, never comes back right. Never comes back that way. You will never reach your natural full potential. You've killed it. You know what I mean? You took drugs, you shut your shit down. It can come back, but it's not going to come back the way it could have come back. I have a friend, my friend, he's not even a bodybuilder. Okay, he works out every day. He's my childhood friend. He actually owns a gym I train at. And his fucking testosterone's like in the 800s. And he's 60 years old. Naturally. It's in the 800s. You know why? Because he eats good. And he never fucked with steroids. Listen, I fucked with steroids. But I didn't fuck with them until I was 35. Alright? I shut my shit down. Without a doubt. Fact. I'm no different than you. The only difference is I didn't do it when I was 21. So I tapped into my own natural testosterone. If you shut that shit down at 18 years old especially, man, it's not good. The only thing I can tell you is take a lot of fucking, take your HCG, your Clomid, definitely Clomid, get that fucking shit going, and, give some time between stuff, and just try to do some periods of natural training. It's good for you. Trust me. And then when you go back on the shit, you're going to fucking respond like a fucking beast. It's the best I could tell you. Clean out, you respond even better. That's why the old days, Schwarzenegger and all those guys would go on cycles. They did not stay on steroids all year round. They would go on cycles. They would take 3 to 6. Danny Padilla, I think, trained it would take steroids only 4, 5, 6 months out of the year. They did not stay on all year round. And when they went back on, they would fucking respond like a monster. They'd blow up like a tick. It's the best I could tell you. If you don't like the answer, there's nothing I can do. You want to sugarcoat shit? Oh, no, you're fine. Keep doing it. You're 18 years old. God bless you. You're going to be huge. You know what you're going to be? What are you going to do? You're the biggest guy in a construction site. Maybe you're a cop. You're a fucking job cop. You're fucking... What does it add up to? You still got to work your job. It's not going to put no money in your pocket. The only thing it could do is cause trouble down the road. Again, I'm not against steroids. I'm for them. But I'm against fucking 18-year-olds doing steroids, bro. Well, you've had hair on your balls a couple of years. The last thing you need is testosterone. Your testosterone's going up. Trust me. Alright. I don't know why I'm still talking about that. I'm a fucking Momo. That's what Momos do. Alright, guys, listen to me. Be good to your girl. You know how I feel about that. Be good to your girl. Be good to your significant other. You know, your wife. Treat your wife good, man. Whatever your spin is, you know, be good to your kids. Pay that fucking child support. Don't be a fucking Momo. Okay? Nobody likes a Momo. But be excellent to you. Don't be putting yourself down. Don't be saying, I'm a loser, I'm this, I'm that, and all this other shit, because after a while you can start believing that. You can make other people believe it too. Don't do that. We all have fucking hills and valleys we gotta climb every day. You're no different than all of us. Okay? Even these big celebrities and shit, they got a lot of problems. You think they see them, it's all glamour? I know some of them. Behind the scenes, they're fucking messes. Stallone still doing the action movies and this and that. He's got some hot daughters, by the way. You know, and doing all this shit and all that. But even his son killed himself, okay? Why? So it wasn't really, you know, you're not there as a father. You know, there's got a lot of, whatever. I'm just saying, be good to yourself. Don't think that you got problems that nobody else has. You're no different. Everybody's shit stinks. Everybody. Even Megan Fox takes a bad shit every fucking day. It stinks. She blows up her toilet. So it doesn't matter how good you look or any of that shit. You matter to me. I need you here. Stop fucking around. Be good to yourself. Be excellent to yourself. Because I love you. You're a fucking Momo. But so the fuck am I. Us Momos, we stick together. I love you guys. See you next week. And put good comments down. You know, good questions. There you go.
Ketogen 4 is your key to harness the proven fat-burning power of ketosis in the body. Ketosis occurs when your body begins to burn fat for energy production. When you're in ketosis, your body is at its most efficient metabolic state. This exclusive formula gives your body everything it needs to achieve the benefits of ketosis while ensuring you feel your absolute best. Other keto products on the market only contain 3 BHB salts and don't have any ingredients to help combat the uncomfortable side effects of ketosis. In a nutshell, Ketogen 4 is the most innovative and complete keto supplement on the market today. Experience Ketogen 4 for yourself so you can start to enjoy a much healthier and happier new you.